Once again, the failure to get to where we're supposed to be as South Africa, it is not something that has to do with colonization. I know you're out there saying, why are you saying that? Why are you saying no? It's the truth. We took over the country as a black government in 1994. In fact, by 1993, we had already, long before the elections, we had already taken over. We had already taken over because Madiba had been out, and we knew and we were sure that the government is going to come into the hands of black people in South Africa. We knew that very well, and we understood that very, very well. So it's never been about colonization of the South African child in this country. But it's always been about the bad and terrible policies from our African leaders in this continent, all over the continent. Our African leaders have had bad policies, thinking that by reversing colonization, it's going to work out for us. We do exactly what they did to us. And that's what we've done in South Africa. The laws we have passed and the policies we have passed and tried to implement never worked. And I'm praying to God that it never works, because we've tried to we did reverse apartheid in South Africa. Say whatever you want, you can buy as many people as you want to buy, or pay them if you want, to try and bring a certain narrative. But the truth of the matter is that this country has failed because of its bad and terrible policies. We've done that. We have some of the worst leaders in Africa. Or maybe in the world too. That even seeing, or while seeing the plight of their fellow Africans, they will lie, scheme, and do anything to loot for their advantage. I heard the president speak about, well, we will do everything for the benefit of our people. You are doing absolutely nothing, Mr. President, for the benefit of this country and its people. But what you are doing is to the benefit of your cronies and your comrades and the international Iran. That's what you are busy doing at this point in time. You are looting us to the point where we have no idea where it's going to be. After the 1994 elections, nothing stopped South Africa from becoming the most, or one of the most powerful economies, if I can put it that way. Nothing stopped us. Nothing stopped us from becoming the best African economy in this continent or in the world. Why? Because the world was watching in expectation and ready to put their money to assist a country, yes, to assist a country with an economy that was ready to explode. And yes, the South African economy was ready to explode since 1994. Ready to explode because every person's eyes or gaze was upon South Africa. We boasted of the best constitution, which now we try to evade every single day. Yes. These are the things that we do not want to talk about. These are the things that we do not want to bring out there. And we make sure that our people are being lied to every single day. We lie to our people every single day. We do that Every day we lie to our people. So it is important for us to get to this place where we understand that we have come to a place where people are angry. There are countries that were colonized, sorry. English. Just like ours. We were colonized just like other countries. But they rose up from the pitiful state in which they found themselves and became the best countries and the best economies in the world. Yes. Pastor Bonza Shongwe, in his reaction after a thumb-sucked testimony from Mchunu's chief of staff, hit the nail on the head. He hit the nail on the head. I will encourage you to watch the full video if you can, because it shows where our politics come from. We lie, we cover up, and try to suppress those who comes up with the truth. We do that every single time. We cover up even for our own government when it's messing up. Instead of pointing it out, we lie, we cheat, and we steal from our own people. We do that. So Pastor Bonzai Shongwe actually puts that out there. And I encourage you to watch it. Let's watch it. Let's watch this together.
Thank you. October, November, and also, Chair, I want to put it on record, it's lying. October, November.
It's talking about the witness.
Because that minister went to the mine on the 14th of November. Not in July. On the 14th of November. And then now he says, no, October, November. He's caught in a lie. He changes to be prior the call of Mkwanas. It's a lie. It's perjury. It's a lie. He needs to be arrested for lying to Parliament, lying under oath.
So it was a mess. But they went on break and came back, and the chair had a solution. This was it.
The statement that you have made here, that you do not have gadgets, by any professional standards is inexcusable, especially for a person in a position like the one that you hold of being a chief of staff, managing the day-to-day activities in the office of a minister. So the committee has unfortunately made a reflection on the evidence that you presented here, and is worried about the quality of statements that you have made before it. And so you will have to go back, because when you appear before us, you don't appear before us as an accused person. You appear before us as a South African who is having a conversation with the committee to help the committee to understand the difficulties. I mean, Advocate Patoi, when she was here, she said the criminal justice system is in a crisis. And as one of the role players there, you must help us to understand the extent of the crisis. So we want you to go back and make honest reflections about the information that you think we deserve to get from you. If there is any moral standard that you subscribe to, summon that moral standard to your statement. If there is any ethical standard that you subscribe to, summon that ethical standard to your statement.
They have no ethics.
If there is any badge of integrity you have on your shoulders, put that badge of integrity on your shoulders, and then write a statement that you think is for the attention of this committee. Make a determination or make a choice to help us to arrive at a decision that can help the Republic of South Africa to move forward. We can't pray for you, unfortunately. It's a conscious choice that you must make as a citizen of this country, especially that you understand that you are one of the senior public servants in the democratic state. So go and look at yourself in the mirror. When you look at that mirror, see morality written in the mirror and read it and understand what it is. See integrity in the mirror. See ethics in the mirror. See all the values in Section 195 of the South African Constitution and internalize them, and then make a statement.
He's cautioning this man after he has lied over and over again to Parliament, trying to defend and to cover up for his boss, Minister Senzo Mchunu. This man has covered up so much as a chief of staff to his boss, Senzo Mchunu, that they had to call him out for this, for his moral ethics. Let's continue.
That must appear before this committee. That must come before this committee. We don't have time. Our time is expiring on the 28th of November. And in the next 10 days, you should be ready. In the next 10 days. Your legal team is here with you, behind you. You don't have to interpret anything to them. They have heard what the committee is saying. We need from you that conscious choice to help us to move forward. Thank you so much. Honorable members, we have come to the end of the proceedings.
Let's hear what Pastor Shongwe has to say on this matter. You're going to hear what he has to say on this matter. In fact, he speaks so much about this matter that, sorry about that advert. Let's hear him.
They lie to themselves. They flatter themselves. They don't see their own faults, so they are not sorry for what they do, or they never take accountability for what they do. Isn't it interesting that whether you see a government on the wrong side of prosperity, like the South African government, the ANC government, they lie to themselves. They don't see their own faults, so they are not sorry for what they do.
Yeah.
They come into power in 1994. In 2025, they add 10 million more people to the unemployment line. Then they say it's the legacy of apartheid, because they lie to themselves. They don't see their faults. Isn't Africa the biggest liar in the world? Number one, it's the poorest continent in the world. Yet, it's the one that flatters itself the most. I don't know how many times I hear the sentence, Africa is rich. No, it's not. It's brokest. Out of all continents, Africa is the brokest. Yes, but you need to understand colonization. No, Singapore was colonized. Singapore doesn't have a single rock
That's the
under
truth.
their ground.
That's the
Singapore
truth.
in 30 years went from being 10% as rich as we are to being 3 times richer than their past colonizer, the UK. But it's this lie to yourself. Anytime you find someone on the wrong side of the law, anytime you find a country on the wrong side of prosperity, this is what you'll find. They lie to themselves. They don't see their own faults. They blame everybody. It's because
yeah.
of colonization. No, it's because of bad policy. Check business friendliness around the world. Africa is the least business friendly.
Oh, yes.
China used to be non-business friendly and it was poor. Under Deng Xiaoping, they became business friendly. The Asian tigers have risen. Corruption. Africa is the most corrupt continent in the world.
Absolutely. That's true. It's true what Pastor Shongwe is saying, because we as South Africans have passed laws that works against us. No investor wants to do any business with the laws that Africans have put together. Absolutely none.
But they lie to themselves. They don't see their own faults. Isn't this what he was doing? Oh, it's the evidence leader. And my lawyers also didn't help me. And the ones who arrested, who took my gadgets didn't help me. Blame everybody. Anytime you find someone who blames everybody, know that they will end up on the wrong side of prosperity and on the wrong side of the law. The ANC government has done both. They lie to themselves. They keep insisting that their policy is good while it's added 10 million people to the unemployment queue. And wherever is an ANC stronghold, unemployment is double wherever it is not an ANC stronghold.
Oh, how true that is. Wherever there's an ANC stronghold or municipality in this country, everything is terrible. Everything is terrible. Everything is terrible. Thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for watching our videos. And I trust that you would vote, and vote with wisdom and not with your skin color. God bless you. And in the words of Pastor Shongwe, South Africa will prosper. God bless.